heat waves in US and Europe would have been virtually impossible without climate change, new report finds CNN.
Here's a summary of the article.
Modules equals function equals type of T constructor and an T instance of T constructor T. Warn. Starting with version 2.0.0 beta.1 date FNS doesn't accept strings as date arguments. Please use parse ISO to parse strings. C. Length less than 1, throw new type error, 1 argument required, but only. Additional digits. If 2 equals RN and 1 equals RN and 0 equals R, throw new range error. Additional digits must be 0, 1 or 2 inches. If string equals type of E and an equals object. Call E return new date nan var n I equals split date string E if I. Modules equals return n equals string equals type of A 1 equals O A. Modules equals return n equals string equals type of S 1 equals O S.
This post received a score of 6,300, with an upvote ratio of 93%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
It boggles my mind how some people will still deny that climate change is real.
Bribes from oil and gas companies are 1 HL of a drug.
Even if it is true, which they privately acknowledge might very well be so, they don't want government money spent on it, because they won't reap the benefit from it during their lifetime. If I ask about us or their grandchildren, they say something along the lines of, let the people of the future who live then deal with it. Or they come up with, what about China and India? We are too few to do anything about it. I know they have quite some friends with the same mindset. I've seen more older people bring out the Bible every chance they get in their objection to man-made climate change. I've been told that humans don't have the gift of God to alter the planet's climate. Then when evidence comes their way, they are quick to say then it was God's choice. It's like they want to see the world burn to protect their beliefs.
They're literally just sitting and waiting for the rapture, so to them, it literally doesn't matter. It's so lazy and entitled and hateful.
I was raised in a conservative American church and grew up with this bullshit. According to their worldview, anything that happens is part of God's plan, so either God will fix climate change or else it was supposed to happen as part of his grand plan. The idea that humans might actually be responsible for the consequences of our own actions or that we can even influence the outcome doesn't factor into the equation at all. It's a very convenient worldview for people who want to be able to brush off anything that makes them uncomfortable.
Whenever my parents use the argument it's God's plan, well, you better stop protests on abortion clinics like you do. I other hand am of the opinion that we need to have empathy for our fellow man and cherish our planet. Like I don't like abortion and am against abortion, but I would never make it so beliefs are forced on others.
My theory is that these people don't actually worship God from the Bible. They only worship their own egos.
When you and your family are suffering under the extreme heat or suffer a death because of the extreme heat, blame the fossil fuel industry. The fossil fuel industry forced us to use fossil fuels by bribing and lobbying governments around the world to reject electric vehicles, public transportation and clean energy. The fossil fuel industry and its political allies gave us no choice. They must pay a heavy price for destroying the world.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.